research, prepare, revisit your application form, your personal statement, confidence on the day, and you're going to nail this interview. There is no other way. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to share few tips that are very essential if you have a university admissions interview, be it's an in-person interview or it's an online interview. Watch this video. You know, the reason why I thought of making this video is because last year during this time I had received an email that was inviting me for my Cambridge University interview. So I thought this is the time most people have received their emails, and most probably you are wondering, what exactly do I need to do? Watch this video, I got you. And if you're new here, my name is Melod Moyo. Please join the family, join the community, hit that subscription button. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is research. You need to research. The first thing that you need to research about is your university, the university that you have applied to. So you need to know why that university, because they are going to ask you why Cambridge, if it's Cambridge, why Oxford, why York University, why whatever university you have applied to. So you need to research. You need to have the facts about this university. Is it a prestigious university? Is it a classic university? Or you love their teaching techniques? And for you to get the answers, you need to visit the website of that university. You are going to get all the information that you can share on the interview in any case they're going to ask you this question. So you need to research about your university, everything you love about this university. The second thing that you need to research about is the country. Let's say you're applying from Zimbabwe, you're applying from Nigeria, you're applying from Ghana, and you're applying to the UK. They need to know, why are you not doing your degree in your own country? Why the UK? So you need also to research about the education system in the UK. If it's Canada, you need to research the education system about Canada. And if you're also applying from a different country, you also need to prepare yourself to explain how are you going back to your country to impact the community after finishing your studies, because they want you to go back. In as much as you know you don't want to go back, but you have to prepare yourself to answer such question. You need to tell them, oh, after I'm done with this degree or with my studies, I'm going back to Zimbabwe, for example, to do A, B, C, D, to impact my community. You need also to prepare yourself to answer such questions. Then the third thing that you need to research about is your course. This is the big one. Why that course? Why are you going to do this master's in A, B, C, D? Why are you going to do this undergrad in whatever? Is it really related to your career, future plans? Is it related to your experience? What exactly? Why are you going to do this course? So you need to have facts. You need to be in a position to answer this question, because that's the big deal. Why this course? You want to do a master's in educational leadership. In my case, I had to tell them about my experience. I had worked as an executive school administrator, and that's my interest. And I had to tell them that I did a bachelor's degree in education, and I really love to be in the education sector. So you just have to be in a position to explain, why are you choosing that course? This is the big question. This is the whole thing about the interview. So you need to research about these three things: the university itself, the country of the university, and your course. So also, when researching about the course, I want you to go an extra mile about reading the modules that this course offers. So for example, in my case, there are courses like school effectiveness, there are courses like education quality and equity. You need also to know some of these modules. For example, you are explaining why you chose that course. Then you can even, be that girl or be that guy who can even say, for example, my course, there is this modules, the effectiveness of schools. Then you explain. It shows how serious you are. It shows how prepared you are to join this course or to join this university. These are some of the things that you need to research, among other things. So one of the ways to prepare for the interview is to watch YouTube videos like this one. Okay, so I want you to search for the YouTube videos of the university you are applying to. For example, you are going to Oxford, you are applying to Oxford. You can search on YouTube videos like university admissions at Oxford, at whatever university you are applying to. This will give you an insight of how things were for some people. It will help you to prepare yourself, and some people, they also share the questions that they were asked. It will help you to prepare. It will help you in the whole preparation process. So you can also watch such videos on YouTube. You can also search like interviews for the course that you're applying for, so it will also help you to prepare certain questions that these people were asked. So YouTube is your best friend in this case. Research and research. The other thing that I want you to do, which is a big thing, revisit your application form. Whatever you wrote in your application form, you need to have it here. You need to have it in your fingerprints. You need to revisit your personal statement. What exactly did you write on your personal statement? Because you wouldn't want a situation where you say something different from the things that you wrote. So reread everything that you wrote on your personal statement. Sometimes people lie, which I don't advise people to do. So if in any case you lied on your personal statement, you need to have that information, because you wouldn't want to say something opposite to that which you wrote on your personal statement. So revisit your application process. Application form. Revisit your personal statement. If you uploaded a CV, reread your CV. Like if you talked about your work experience, you need to know, because sometimes people lie. Don't lie, rather. But all I'm saying is you need to revisit and read all the documents that you uploaded for your application. This will help you to know the things that you sent and to know how to then respond to certain questions, because it's more of like a repetition, because their answers that they are requesting, you wrote them on your personal statement or on your CV or on the whole application form. So revisit such documents. It will help you. It will give you all the information that you need on the particular day of the interview. If your interview is for a master's or a PhD program, then I would also advise you to research and be prepared to answer any questions related to your research interest. So you should be in a position to tell them what exactly do you want to research about and why are you interested in this topic. If you have applied for a PhD program, it means that you uploaded a research proposal. So you should also reread your research proposal and be in a position to answer any questions related to that. Also, if you already have a supervisor, it means that you also need to read about their work, their publications, so that you have everything. You are in a position to do this and answer all the questions related to your research interest. This applies to those that have applied for research masters or a PhD program. Know about your research interest or your supervisor's publications and their work. This will really help you on the day of the interview. Now you have done all the researching thing, you have prepared yourself, you have read your application form, your personal statement, your research proposal, or whatever document that you have uploaded. I want you to practice. I'm not saying frame your answers, because that's not it. That's not how things are done. You need to have the facts with you. You need to have the full information. So I want you to practice talk to yourself on the mirror, or you can ask someone to ask you such questions and do it more of like a mock interview practice. That's the whole point. You need to get used to saying such answers, or to know how to answer such questions. So you need to practice. The other thing that I want you to do is to have confidence in yourself. You need to be so confident. You already know you want this, you want to go to that university, you want to do that program. So I want you to have confidence. You need to calm down. You don't need to panic. Believe in yourself. If you want to go to Oxford, then you need to act like an Oxford student already. If you want to go to Cambridge, you need to act like a Cambridge student. So you need to have this confidence. So these are some of the things that I want you to do for yourself before the interview. Now, if your interview is an online interview, these are some of the things that I would advise you to do on the particular day of the interview. First things first, set up the room that you are going to have the interview, and make sure that you have good lighting, because you wouldn't want a situation where your interviewers can't really see you, like they are looking this close to try and see who the person is. So make sure that you have good lighting in the room. The second thing that I want you to do is to check your laptop or whatever device you're going to use for the interview. Make sure that it has power. You wouldn't want your laptop to switch off on the interview day or on the actual interview, girl. You will blame your African ancestors if you are from Africa, but it's something that you would have done. So charge your laptop, charge whatever device you are going to use for the interview. Also, if you're doing the interview from home, make sure that you tell these other people not to disturb you. You know, if you're from an home that has kids, they will be all over. Make sure that you lock that room. No one disrupts, or no one is going to interrupt the whole interview process. So you need to do all these things. I would also advise that you use earphones or headphones. In any case, there's some noise outside, that will be fine. The interview is just flowing, nothing happens for you. So have the headphones, the earphones, and everything will go well for you. Then I want you also to be in a position to ask the interviews to repeat the question if you didn't get the question. It's not a sin, it's your right. If you didn't get the question, please ask them to repeat the question, because if you don't, you will end up answering wrong questions, the questions that you have in your mind, and imagine, that will be so wrong, and it will really limit you to get into that university. So ask them, they will gladly repeat the question. That's their job, that's why they are there. You should also take note of your body language. You should be engaging. If you need to nod to show that you are in agreement with what they are saying, because sometimes they can pass comments. So you need to show that you are there, you are alive. So be engaging. Then the last part is they are going to ask you if you have any questions. Do not say I don't have. Please make sure that you prepare questions that you are going to ask them. So in my case, I asked about the support they give to international students. I also asked about the career paths that are taken by the people that do my course. Just have something that you are going to ask, and you prepare the questions before the interview. And wow, I wish you the best, and thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.